Hello, welcome to new unboxing. Today will be a new SYMA product. Well, I reviewed some time ago the X8C version. Today will be the W version, so the wireless version, including a wireless camera transmitting a live video in a close range distance. So it came like the C version in black edition or in white editions. Okay, so what we'll find in this compact box. So as you may notice, the box now is much more smaller compared to the first edition. So it means, if you can see, that you will have to add some part of this quadcopter. Okay, so what you will have to add some will be the installation of the props and the installation of the landing gears. Okay, so it's a small procedure. I will show some part of this in the video. So what here will come, here is a quadcopter. So it's a very nice where you can find the very beautiful plastics, matte plastic. So standalone, the quadcopter scale something like 300 grams. You have a very nice landing gears, large feet, and you have a ground clearance of approximately 10 centimeters. Okay, you have battery bay. Now the quadcopter comes with this type of connector, a banana one. Okay, no more teething, so be aware if you want to buy some spare batteries to choose the right type of connector. You can find the mini jack input to trigger your camera and a power switch. Well, how to I will now enter in a small seconds into detail of this quadcopter. What also we will find, there is a camera module, so exactly the same shape that the C version. The only difference is located behind. You can find the 2.4 GHz antenna. Okay, so the wireless camera is exactly the same that the X5W, sorry. So the field of view is quite narrow, so you have something like 60-70 degrees, not so much more. And notice the absence of the SD slot nowhere, so you can't record the live video in board. One word about this camera, the resolution is quite poor. It's only a VGA camera, okay, so it's relatively poor. So don't expect HD format or 1080p resolution. So what also comes with this box, it comes the LiPo, 2S LiPo rated 2000 milliamps per hour. The discharge rate is 25C, which is not bad, and as expected comes with a banana plug. Okay, so to charge it, it comes with a charger with the power sector adapter. You will need to plug it into the balancer lead like this, and it takes approximately less than 3 hours to charge. And when the green LED stops to be solid, so it turn off, it means it's charged. Okay, so what come also in this box, you have 8 props already installed, 4 of them, and it comes also with a second bag of 4 spare props, 2 clockwise, 2 counterclockwise. It's a nice idea. 4 props guards. Okay, it's very easy to install. You have just to remove, for example, one plastic cover and to insert it. It's very easy, and to screw for each prop guards, 2 screw on each arm. Okay, so well, it's in beginner mode. You should install prop guards, and because it's protecting your props very efficiently, so it's a nice initiative. As soon as you are feeling more confident in order to reduce the aerodynamics effect and to have more faster quadcopter, you should remove prop guard. Okay, so it comes also with a large remote, and as you can see, this phone holder. So the LCD transmitter is very large. You will need only 4 AA batteries to fit it. A small LCD display, okay, and 2 shoulder buttons. The left one is used to choose between the speed mode. By default is in beginner mode. As soon as you click on it, you hear 2 beeps, and you are in expert mode, and if you press again, you return to beginner mode. If you press more than 2 seconds, you enter in headless mode, and this annoying beep is starting to sound. Okay, if you press again, you release the headless mode. The right shoulder button is used to perform flips. after pressing in, you have to indicate in which direction, forward, backward, left or right, where to perform the flips. Okay, these buttons are used to trim stream. Okay, what I can say, well, the phone holder can welcome up to I would say maybe 6-inch phone could be installed. Mine is 5-inch, so it's okay. Well, so what I forgot, yes, an instruction manual, very well done when everything is explained. I like the SYMA instruction, they are nice. And also for these two bags, this is very important. This part are used to lock the props, so they are locker for this small metallic bar like this. So it's very important. And the second bag is a spare, well, I have the screw to lock the landing gears. So to attach the landing gears, use the large head screws like this. Okay, I can show like this type of screws, and the other type of screws are used to attach the prop guards. Okay, so I think I finished to present everything. So let's return to the quadcopter. Well, what I like in this quadcopter, like the C version, is the flying duration is more than 11-12 minutes and of flying duration, so it's very good. The stability of this quadcopter is just for brushed motors just exceptional, so it's ultra stable even in the presence of a moderate wind. So if you are looking for a small, very cheap entry AP aerial platform, this SYMA could be a good choice. Well, now let's say about the novelties, the presence of this Wi-Fi camera. It's working in 2.4 GHz as well as the radio port. It means that together, when they're working together, the Wi-Fi camera will create a lot of interferences to the radio control part. The direct consequence will be the drastic reduction of the control range. I did some experiments and I found some problems. What are the problems? In the first glance, you will feel that the control becomes laggy. Okay, it means that you have more and more error packets in the transmission, and it means that this camera is creating too much problems for the radio part. So beyond 50 meters, I start to feel some problem in the radio control. Okay, so this camera module is creating a lot of problems beyond 50 meters. But I will say the relative good news for the SYMA X8W, it was beyond 30 meters with this module, and thanks to the better shielded transmitter and so on. Now the problem comes after 50 meters, so you gain 20 meters. Okay, so it's a direct consequence. And well, finally, since it's also another problem, sorry, this is using a Wi-Fi technology. Wi-Fi is more or less a digital type of modulation in these cases. The direct consequence will be over the distance, you will have a lot of freezing in the image and a laggy situation. So even in very narrow range, the lag, the delay is approximately of 0.3 seconds, and over 10 meters, 20 meters, you will have a lot of freezing when the image stops to be displayed, okay, so that's the main problem. And by consequence, it's almost impossible over 20 meters to fly FPV, at least in urban zone. If you are in completely countryside, you can expect maybe to be over 30-40 meters. But in urban zone, don't expect nothing too much of this module. So the question is, which SYMA X8 you have to choose between this model and the pure camera versions, the C version. Well, I would say if you plan only to record in cross range some basic video, I would go for this W version, because as I said, in cross range is not so much affected by the interferences between the radio part and the Wi-Fi. Okay, but if you really want to practice FPV, forget both models. This is not a FPV platform. If you want to have very good quality camera footage, well, don't go to the C version, don't go to the W version. Both cameras are not fantastic. They are just offering basic VGA. I saw that the G version will come with a 5 megapixel camera and announced to have a 1080p running at 60 frames per second. So maybe it will be a good surprise. So usually people who are buying this kind of model immediately after 1 or 2 tries will remove this camera and install a real GoPro or GoPro clone BNS. So I think it will be the same case. So maybe you can take the W version just to know what you are currently filming after or in the same time and simultaneously to have a GoPro attached somewhere. So it could be a possibility. So I will say I will make a small demonstration how is working the FPV and how to set up it. So first I will install in the battery bay of course the batteries. So you have not so much room. Okay, you can't really install a more larger batteries. In 8 in large dimension seems to be full. Maybe 1 centimeters in length you can have for free, 3, but not so much more. You can't be wrong with the type of connector. Okay, so like this, and after you will insert in the battery bay everything. What I like also, you have the presence of small mini switch, so the LEDs are very nice, very bright, so you can, even in daylight, you can see it very easily. So you have to, I will turn on the transmitter. Okay, to arm the quadcopter, you have to push up and down, and the LED becomes solid. So, okay, I won't fly indoors, this can be dangerous. One word about gyro calibration. You have to push both sticks in lower right position and you will see that LEDs, I will restart again, the LED will flash fast. If you want to calibrate the headless mode, you have first to enter in headless mode by pressing more than 2 seconds, and after push both sticks in lower left position and the sticks and the flash will flash a little bit slowly. Okay, this is the calibration of the headless mode. It means that you will fix your reference in this direction. Okay, so I will release the headless mode. Okay, so you have 2 types of calibration: gyroscope when you are in headless mode, it's working even without headless mode, and the headless like this. Okay, so what I can say about the phone. So first you have to download the software. In the instruction manual you have a QR code, so flash it, turn on the wireless, okay, and after go to the your parameters and the list of the wireless device, okay, go here Wi-Fi, and you should see, did I plug correctly? Yes, you should see somewhere one device called FPV Wi-Fi. Okay, you have to connect on it, and when it's done, you have to run the specific software of SYMA called SYMA FPV, and you have to, okay, I will restart it. Okay, I will restarting the application. Sometimes it's crashing, I don't know. Okay, so okay, so when you connect to the SYMA, you can see the video. It's working more or less efficiently. With this device, it can be laggy. Okay, if you have a lot of Wi-Fi device around, but well, I would say that the control range, the latency, as you can see, could be something like 0.2, 0.3 seconds. How to record? You have to press this button and it turns to red, and you have a chronometer displaying on the bottom left. Okay, and if you want to take a picture, just press this one and it's saved. You can play a posteriori, so it's working more or less easily. I repeat again, I I would prefer to have an SD card slot to record directly on the board, but it's not the case. But the field of view is, well, not so fantastic, okay, 60-70 degrees. So definitively you can't really fly FPV. So, well, I will conclude this unboxing and quick testing. Well, what to say more? This quadcopter is, first of all, it's a very nice flyers for 100 bucks, 110, something like this. You have a large model, able to carry up to 100-150 grams of payload. So if you are boring with this Wi-Fi camera, you can install a GoPro without problem. It's not absolutely not a problem to carry such weight. You have 11-12 minutes of flying durations, okay, so it's great. It's handling wind very well, so it's great. You have some spare element. It's the yaw is relatively slow, but so it's more to have a smooth and controlled flight. It's not a sportive model, definitively, but it can be a little bit in sport mode, okay. So the control range is great, and well, if you want really an FPV of this module, you have to install maybe the new SYMA 5.8 GHz FPV kit I reviewed some time ago. This one can be adapted for this model for sure, and you can enjoy more FPV, okay. But anyway, if you are hesitating between this C version and W, I would say that if you are in a close range, you can go for this one. Both cameras are not fantastic, so with this one at least you can monitor in close range what you are currently filming. Okay, so if you are looking for a pure AP to have high resolution videos, maybe you can wait the announced G versions, okay, which comes now coming next. Okay, if you want to install an FPV, to have a real FPV, install a real FPV kit working at 5.8 GHz, not something sharing the 2.4 GHz band. Okay, so I end this unboxing and quick analysis. If you like this video, please submit, and if you like my channel, please subscribe. See you next time. Bye bye.